Yassas, welcome to my Greek kitchen. I'm Maria Nicholas, and I am also known by the name of Yaya Maria by my grandchildren. And today I have a visitor, my grandson, Lucas.
Hello.
Today we're going to show you how to make one of Lucas's favorite soups, meatball soup, but in Greek it's called Youvarelakia. So Lucas, why don't you show everyone what the ingredients are?
Sure. The ingredients you'll need are 2 pounds ground beef or lamb, 1 large onion minced, 2 tablespoons olive oil, 1 teaspoon salt or to taste, 1 cup long grain rice, 1 cup flat leaf parsley minced, 1/4 cup fresh mint minced, 1/2 cup fresh dill minced, 4 cloves garlic minced, 1 teaspoon freshly ground pepper, 3 large eggs beaten. For sauce you will need 4 eggs. You're going to do it, leave them aside.
4 eggs, and the last item is 1/2 cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice. It's hard to say all those words together, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, why don't we show everybody what the items actually look like?
Okay. Parsley, eggs, dill, salt, garlic, onion, rice, meat, and olive oil.
And mint from our garden.
And mint.
Okay, let's get started, Lucas.
Okay.
Lucas has chopped and mixed all the ingredients, and now he's going to form the meatballs for the soup. Okay, Lucas, let's get started. That's good. Just roll it up and set it down, and we have about maybe 50 to make.
Okay.
Okay, just keep going. That's not too hard, is it?
Nope, not at all.
Okay. Even now, the mixture smells really good with all the mint and the parsley in there, pepper. While Lucas is preparing the meatballs, I have been preparing the water and broth. I used a little bit of broth that I had from previously, and I put some olive oil and a little bit of pepper in it. Now while this is heating up, Lucas will finish preparing the meatballs, and then we'll put the meatballs in the hot water and cook it for about 30 minutes. Lucas has finished preparing all the meatballs, and now Lucas, how about putting them in the water that's already boiling? Be really careful as you do it. Good, very good. Try to position them all around the pot. Now these are going to boil for about 30 minutes until the rice is very tender and the meat is cooked thoroughly. And then we'll make the lemon sauce. What do you think, Lucas?
I think that's a great idea.
Okay. You notice Lucas used his hands to put the meatballs in the water. The reason I prefer not to use tongs or anything else is because sometimes they misshape the meatballs. And this way you know you're going to get a perfectly shaped meatball into the water. We're going to bring this mixture up to a boil for about 30 minutes until the rice is tender and the meatballs are cooked. And then I'm going to lower the heat in about 5 minutes as soon as it comes up to a boil. While the meatballs are cooking, Lucas is going to prepare the lemon sauce. First he'll squeeze the lemon and then beat the eggs. Okay, Lucas, you're a pretty strong boy, so go at it. Okay, Lucas has prepared the lemon juice. Now he's going to beat the egg whites until almost stiff, and then put the egg yolks in and then the lemon juice, and we will have our lemon sauce all ready for the meatballs. Go to it, Lucas. Lucas is now taking the meatballs with a slotted spoon out of the broth, because as they're cooking, the meatballs give off little pieces that we don't want in the finished product. So he's going to very carefully remove the meatballs. We're going to strain the broth, put the broth back in the pot after it has been strained, and then replace the meatballs, and then we're ready for the lemon cream sauce. Okay, the broth has been strained and the pot has been cleaned. So now Lucas is going to put the meatballs back into the broth. Carefully, maybe I can help you. And now we're ready for the cream sauce.
Why did you have me beat the egg whites first?
Because if we beat the whole egg at the same time, it never would have frothed up. Now we have a nice frothy foam, and we're going to temper the eggs. And what that means is we're going to slowly warm the eggs. I'm going to pour this in as you whisk. And this will warm the eggs slowly so that they don't curdle. So you need to whisk quickly. Okay, there's one. It takes a few minutes to do this slowly, because if we do it too fast, the eggs will curdle. Once we have the eggs tempered, then we're going to pour all of this liquid back into the pot, and we'll be finished and we'll be ready to eat. Okay, Lucas, that's enough whisking now. Let's take this whisk out, and this is what I want you to do. I'm going to hold the pot and swirl it around as you slowly pour the cream into the pot. Go ahead. Don't touch the pot because it's hot. Hold it up high. Okay. There. Very good. Okay, let me hold that up so I can get the rest of it out. Okay, now we can't really stir this because we don't want to disturb the meatballs. So what we're going to do is just swirl the pot around. And we're going to let it sit for a couple of minutes before we ladle it into the bowl. Okay, it's been a few minutes now. We've allowed everything to rest, and we're ready to ladle the soup into a bowl and taste it. Wow, that's beautiful. Lucas, why don't you sprinkle some dill over top of everything, and it's time for tasting. Very good. What do you think?
I think it's going to be delicious.
I do too. Let's taste. Very
That's
good,
really
isn't
good.
it? This recipe can be found on page 39 in my cookbook, Yaya's Favorite Greek Recipes. The book can be purchased at Amazon.com. Kali Oryxi.